is number 7, Kevin Durant. At the other guard position, standing 6'5", number 13, James Harden. The head coach of the team.
Hi everyone, greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. And tonight, we've got the Los Angeles Lakers playing against the Brooklyn Nets at Barclays Center. And now the Lakers starting group, LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, and it's Gasol and at the 5 down low. And for Brooklyn, Durant is out there with Jordan. Then it's Harden, then there's Irving, and it's Harris in at the small forward position. It'll be Los Angeles off the tip. Caldwell-Pope outside. Harris against LeBron. Pass to Schroeder. The shot. And too long on the shot.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Here's Davis, and he makes that one.
Boy, AD showing you how strong and willing to work he is, because that was a difficult bucket there.
And Brooklyn with another turnover here.
Lakers ball.
Now here's LeBron. 26 points for him last game against the Rockets in Houston. Schroeder with the ball. He's picked up by Jordan. And it's Schroeder missing.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
Now here's Irving. Back to Durant. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Yeah, you know, at first glance, you might think Durant has trouble finishing through contact, but think again, folks. I mean, you can't measure desire by body type.
Here's Schroeder. A 14-point game for him in the win against Houston. For 3, Caldwell-Pope. Kyrie Irving with the rebound.
Well, you can be the judge of if it's fair or not, but Kyrie Irving has earned himself the reputation of being moody, to say the least.
Yeah, and you know, sometimes that sword cuts both ways. Sometimes it's the player, sometimes it's the media, and the media's perception. It's a combination of the two. Clearly, Kyrie can sometimes go off on tangents and come from left field in interviews. I mean, he's not the only player, present or past, that's been guilty of that. One thing you can't deny, though, is this guy loves the game, and it's a matter of continuing to mature and grow as a leader. So I say give him more time, and he'll refine himself in that area.
And he's good on the second.
And last season, we got to see what an effective playmaker LeBron James can be. The assist numbers through the roof, career high for him at the age of 35.
Absolutely remarkable. And Greg, when I first saw him in high school in Northeastern Ohio, I thought his passing was his greatest attribute, and that was after just seeing him play one time. And he's shown that throughout his career. Took on full ball handling responsibilities with the Lakers last year and showed you what he can do. He is a gifted passer and an extremely versatile player.
Los Angeles with another miss.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Well, you know, a big part of offensive rebounding is really relentless effort and high energy, and Jordan knows all about that.
James looking it over. The shot missing. Good D by Jordan. Nets leading by 6. To the middle. And finished off by KD.
Irving showing you he's a frame ahead of his opponent with that nice imagination on offense.
And so James will bring it up for the Lakers. Shooter kicks to James. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got his 4th rebound in this one. And there's KD. That's good on the assist from Harden. KD's got 6.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
The drive by James. Count that bucket.
Yeah, they call him the freight train. LeBron James, when he's coming down the court like that, good luck trying to stop him.
On the wing, Irving. And here's Harden for three. That one misses. And it's the Lakers the other way. Schroeder outside, trying to find Davis. He's got it now. And he converts the layup.
You know, it's not only his size and strength and athleticism, but Davis's timing is so special. That's why he boards it so well.
Now here's Irving. Harden right side. From past the arc. Another miss for him. Now shooting 1 for 4 from the floor. Schroeder passes to Caldwell Pope. Brooklyn with the rebound. Harden scanning the floor. Another miss by Harden.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench if he keeps shooting it like that. He has been putrid here this quarter.
The pass to Caldwell Pope. Inside, James. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol. He has 5.
Gasol is one of the best passers in the league. I mean, at his position, there aren't many better. Excellent at scanning the floor and finding the open man.
And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. Brooklyn making some changes. Green comes in for DeAndre Jordan. And it's Luwawu-Cabarrot in for Harris. And then for Los Angeles, Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Gasol. Matthews comes in for Caldwell Pope. And it's Alex Caruso in for Dennis Schroeder. Now here's LeBron. He has 5. Shot clock at 6. And they double up James. The rebound by Jeff Green.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
Lakers trail by 4. Davis kicks to James. It'll count. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And that does it for the first quarter. It's the Nets. They're up by 4. Largely, Greg, because of their ability to play defense and get stops.
And 2 former defensive players of the year on the same team. That's going to be your foundation. But both guys were tremendous at the other end as well, albeit in different ways.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the Nets, what do you think?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. Setting the floor for the Nets. Green is out there with Luwawu. Then there's Brown. Then there's Landry Shamet. And it's Claxton in at the 5. Kuzma can't get it to go. Nets leading by 6. When Kuzma first entered the league, the Lakers were a rebuilding team. Now, Greg, he's one of the more experienced pieces on this team.
And Kuzma's made the most of it, switching to a learning role, tries to absorb as much as he can from the vets, and he does everything he can to pick their brain and improve on those little things in terms of championship caliber basketball.
And they call an illegal screen here.
And that's only the first time this half, but Kevin, they've done a great job here in that regard.
A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Shamet on the wing. No points in the game yet for him. Pass to Green. And here is Brown. Who's back up. Rebound by Harrell.
He has to make that one. I mean, you have to make the defense pay when they slough off of you like that.
And Matthews gets it to go.
And Matthews is just vicious on the drive. Solid and sprinting all the way inside for the layup. You don't see guys do that as much. They run into that three-point line. Matthews right to the rack.
Here's Brown after Wesley Matthews score. Shamet feeds it to Green. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And there's the foul against the Lakers. The Nets shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago.
And the Lakers with some changes. Horton Tucker's checked in. And Quinn Cook subbed in for Alex Caruso.
And the former Hoya Green, a rangy forward who can both score and defend from all areas of the floor.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Green, the pass to Brown.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Over to the wing. Here's Cook. No good on the 3. Nets leading by 4. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3. The Lakers have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Here is Cook. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Kuzma, left side. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Cook. Lets it go from deep. That shot off. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. They've led by as much as 10. Next step for them, the Knicks, a road game in New York. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them. Johnson can't hit. And it's Kuzma with the ball for Los Angeles. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. Pass to Horton Tucker. Now here's Harrell. The rebound by Jeff Green.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
The pass to Shamet. He kicks it to Johnson. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Here's Perry. Passes to Shamet. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Kuzma outside. Fires the 3. Los Angeles with another miss. Nets leading by 6. Here's Shamet. Kept alive.
And that's just great work there to get in the shooter's face and then go and corral that backboard.
Kuzma kicks to Cook. Back to Kuzma. Ball's knocked loose. 1:06 left to play here in the second quarter. Johnson with it. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. A platoon swap here for Brooklyn.
They would just push the ball at every opportunity.
Irving against Schroeder. Count it. Good.
I got a question for you. How do you defend Irving in the pick and roll? He's so quick, and his ball handling is so good, absolutely, virtually impossible.
Now here's Davis. He's coming off a 19-point game against Houston.
And of course, you cannot forget just how dominant his shot blocking was in that game. Just changed the entire complexion of that game.
James, no good.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
Davis, the pass to Schroeder. We've got 13 seconds left to play here in the half. Pass to LeBron. Over KD. That is good. And the Nets lead is cut down now to just 6, and the basket from James.
And that's what you want to see. Good, fundamental, sound basketball with the bounce pass.
That'll do it for the first half. Nets lead by 6. Here is Harden. Checking out the group for Frank Vogel to start the second half. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope is out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Gasol in at the center position.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they?
Yes, they can. They can't allow him to beat them to too many more of those.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
And although it seems like KCP will never be a huge factor on offense, he can still give you valuable points and also that spacing he can provide out on the floor.
Yeah, I agree with you there. And it's a valuable tool kit that he has because he can provide some playmaking and shot making and spacing of the floor. And he's also become more efficient as an offensive player. But he does know and recognize that his strength is at the defensive end, his athleticism, mobility, and versatility. And offense is tertiary to his contributions.
From deep, Harden. They grab their own miss.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And he gets the bucket. Davis has got 6.
And I tell you what, AD is able to brush off those defenders with ease because of how strong he is. That's what they call weight room.
Now, here is Irving. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by LeBron. Here's Schroeder. Not going to go that time. Good D by Harden. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for Brooklyn. They've led by as much as 10. Here's Irving. Count that one. He has 6.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Now here is Davis. He has 6. And that's collected by DeAndre Jordan. Jordan's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Harden's shot is good.
I don't know too many guys who have the skill and attacking mentality that Harden does. I mean, he's only got one thing on his mind, and that's scoring the basketball.
Here's James. He's got 7. LeBron is doubled. Caldwell Pope for 3. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron.
I think Caldwell Pope has done a nice job developing into a legit deep ball threat.
Outside, KD. Marcus Gasol picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Luwawu is checked in for Harris. Wesley Matthews checked in for Los Angeles. Alex Caruso comes in for Dennis Schroeder. Pass to Harden. To the wing right side. And Luwawu gets it to go. And the Nets lead by 11.
Boy, you look at the defense, not nearly the hustle or energy at that end of the floor. It's the exact opposite of what it was in the first half.
Matthews passes to Davis. Great D that time from Jordan. Nets leading by 11. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
It seems like they found their rhythm offensively, and they're shooting the ball much better out of the break.
Hey, I don't know if it was changing baskets or what, guys, but they clearly look a lot better offensively.
The Nets making a switch here. Green's checked in, and then for Los Angeles. Harrell, he's checked in for Gasol. And Kyle Kuzma's subbed in for LeBron. Now here is Davis. 6 points for him.
Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion you'll have periods like this.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And a very steady season for him at the charity stripe last year. He was right at 85%.
And guys, if a game was coming down to the wire and an opponent needed to foul, I mean, he was the guy they wanted with the ball in his hands. I mean, shooting the free throws because of his proficiency there. Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
Here's Harden. They kick it out to Green. All alone. Jacks up a 3. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Green's got 5.
You know, big guys like Jordan who can facilitate are really valuable. Spots the open man and gets it right to him.
There's the pass to Caruso. Outside Matthews. Clock at 6. Here's Caruso. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. There's 1:40 left in the third quarter. Luwawu, the pass to Green. So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
LeBron's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope comes in for Wesley Matthews. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Alex Caruso.
LeBron's game has a real shine to it, spit polished, and he's got a great feel of when to attack from there.
And it's good, 2 points.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets.
Outside Irving. Here's Harden. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. He's got 10.
Wow, has he flipped a switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
Here's LeBron. The rebound by Jeff Green.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Durant's checked in for Brooklyn. On its way from Irving for 2. Here's Green, and Davis sends it back.
Davis so good with his timing and length to get up and deny shots.
We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And that'll give them a jolt. Nothing like a rejection to light a fire under you.
Landry Shamet's checked in for Brooklyn. Brown comes in for James Harden. Lakers trail by 15.
I got to help side.
LeBron dishes to Harrell. It's stolen by Green. Oh, and here we go with Durant. Nobody back. And Irving gets it to go on the assist from KD. Irving's got 4 points this quarter.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
And LeBron is a force rolling to the rim. When he's diving inside, he's looking for the punch.
Shamet, the pass to Green. 1 second left, and the quarter ends with some stifling defense right there. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Green is out there with Durant. Then it's Joe Harris. Then there's Brown, and it's Shamet in at the 2. So that's the Nets 5.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
Now here's James. Outside for Caldwell-Pope. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. LeBron's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
And their lasers are starting to do their thing. I mean, that's going to be the ticket for them the rest of the way.
And a few more plays like that are all they need to make their comeback bid a real one.
And Brooklyn with another turnover here. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Kicks it out to Schroeder. Lakers working the ball around now. Count that one, and the Nets lead has been cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Caldwell-Pope.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And here's Chiozza. He'll bring it up for the Nets. Timeout called the Nets.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what the Nets head coach was going over with his team. He said, I want us to play as though we're behind. We're good when we play with urgency. We're bad when we become complacent. Don't become complacent. Let's go. Guys?
Thank you, David. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Harris kicks to Irving. And the Nets miss again. Lakers trail by 5. Guys, we've seen some excellent offensive output.
Yeah, great momentum for them offensively.
LeBron, that's a two-pointer. Davis dishes to James. The rebound by the Nets. Now here's Durant. Passes it to Irving. Launches a three. That shot missing, so the Lakers will take it the other way. It's off to Oklahoma City for him after this game, so they have the Thunder to look forward to. And that will conclude a 4-game road trip.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Well, it starts with defense. They got some stops, scored some buckets after that, and now we've got ourselves a ball game.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Schroeder. Here's Irving. Kicks it to Jordan. Pass to Irving. It's Durant on the wing. Harden has a wide open look. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. And the Nets lead by 6.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second three of the game.
James, that's a two-pointer. Again, the Lakers.
And they've really gotten on track here in the second half. After that shaky start, the field goal percentage steadily climbing. They couldn't make anything in that first break.
Now here's Irving. A rebound by the Lakers. LeBron's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
You know, guys, you can tell he wants to contribute more, but his teammates have picked up the slack for him. That's what being on the team is all about.
James in the post. He's covered by Irving.
And, you know, we've come to expect this from LeBron James, guys. I mean, when his team needs a bucket, he rises to the occasion.
Timeout called, the Nets.
Inside, he's just been a slasher tonight. Always moving, getting to the basket at will, and just seemingly taking advantage of a D that was reluctant to get in his way.
And it's good for 2. Harden's got 5 points now in the quarter.
This is not unfamiliar territory for Harden. He is used to being the go-to guy, especially when his team needs a big hoop.
Timeout called, the Lakers. And so it's the Lakers with it. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter.
2 minutes.
LeBron against Harris. Some solid defense from Harris. Brooklyn leading by 4. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
You know, he was waived after his second year in the league, guys, but Joe Harris didn't let that stop him. He improved his skills, and he's carving out a nice career for himself.
And so both free throws are good, and it's a 6-point ball game.
You know, important for him to come through at the line there because they want to expand that lead.
Pass to LeBron. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
That is the savvy of LeBron on display. Doesn't just convert, but draws the foul and has the chance to tack another one on his point total.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Nets.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
Now here is Harris. Here's Durant. Cross contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Man, Durant is a flat-out baller, showing off his wily strength on these tough finishes. He's a thin guy, but he's a strong guy.
Free throw drops for KD. Here's LeBron. 1:19 left in the fourth quarter. And here's Davis for 3. They get it back. Caldwell Pope. And it's blocked by Jordan.
Hey, you know he's around, and that's what he does. DeAndre Jordan throwing that shot out of there.
Durant down low. Covered by LeBron. And there's KD. That's good on the assist by Harden. Lakers trail by 9. Here's LeBron. Right side Davis. It's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
Boy, you're playing with fire anytime you leave somebody open on James' team. I mean, LeBron, his court vision, outstanding.
Now, here is Harden, and there's the pass to Irving. Trying to break that ice-cold streak, and the layup is up and in.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down.
Oh, that was worth the price of admission.
Nothing out of the ordinary there for LeBron. I mean, insane athleticism.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Passes it to KD. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. And the Nets lead by 10.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
And here's Irving. So it's the Nets picking up the win. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it matters most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
Kyrie, a top-tier matchup. I wonder if you circled this one on the calendar.
Every game is like that for us, especially going forward. We understand what we're trying to accomplish. The little things matter in the big picture, so we want to just come out and just have a consistency on both ends of the floor.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you later.